welcome back to our channel. First of all, I want to thank you for the good response we received on the first video. Me and my wife didn't think that it would receive so much response. So we really appreciate the support, the comment, the likes and subscription. It makes us want to make more videos. And I'm just happy that my video can help other people to improve. So today, I'm going to share some things about drawing hands. This is not a tutorial, I'm just sharing some insights that might help you learning more in drawing hands. So this is the typical exercise we do when learning to draw hands, which is very good and useful. We might using reference or not, both are great. But we need to understand some things, some basic things, to make this exercise be more effective, which I'll show you in a second. It's very common to draw from photo references when learning to draw hands, as I said before. But if not aware, we tend to draw the exact picture of the photo reference. So we need to establish some understanding before we get into that exercise. As you can see, this is the basic proportion of the hand. You can search on Google to see more detailed explanation. I'm sure at this point you are already familiar with this proportion. To simplify the hand, we can divide it into two parts. One is the base, which is the palm, and the four fingers. We can leave the thumb for now. Because of the shape of our fingers, we can see curved lines on our hands. These lines appear on the tip of our fingers, and our fingers joints, and our knuckles. These curved lines are really important because they're not only appear when we spread our fingers like this, but also when we position our hands in many other positions. So we'll use these lines as a guide when we're drawing our hand in more complex poses. Now let's get back to the base of the hand. This is the first exercise that I do. I draw the base in various positions and angles to familiar myself and get used to the shape. It's important to give it thickness so that we have a clear picture of the shape in 3D space. I draw a small line to indicate the position of the middle finger, which is the peak of the curved line, so that I can have a clear picture of where the fingers will be put. And then the method I use is to draw all the four fingers into one big shape before we divide it to individual fingers. This will also be applied when we're drawing more complex poses, as you will see in a minute. Now we can divide it into individual fingers. We can draw the bones first as a guide. I'm using cylinder as the basic shape of the fingers. You can use a cube as well. This is why the curve is very important. It can help us define the shape of the fingers, the length, even the joints. By knowing that the curved lines are there, we can draw hands from various angles. Now that we know that these curved lines can help us drawing hands in basic position, I'm going to show you that this also will be helpful in drawing more complex pose. We're gonna study more complex pose using photo references. Now that we have the basic understanding, we're not gonna draw the same exact copy of the photo reference. Instead, we're gonna find the patterns, the base of the hand, and the curved lines. Once we found the patterns, we can start drawing our own version of the hand, using the curved lines as a guide. Once we can define the patterns, it is much easier to draw complex poses. As you can see, the curved lines appear in various poses, even when the hand interacts with other objects. Okay, let's now try to draw some more hands without references. I'm gonna apply everything we learned to my own drawings. My drawings may not be very realistic, but we can see the volume, the 3D of the drawings, the pose and the angles. Tips and tricks can help your drawing, but it's the understanding of a certain subject that can help you grow in the long run. So photo references are really important. It can help us improve our skill. It can also help our work to be faster and easier. But it also helps if we don't rely on it too much. So that's the approach I use to improve drawing hands. What do you think? I hope it can also help you to improve. Again, I want to thank you for all the support. What subject do you want me to discuss for future videos? Let me know in the comment section. Also, if you've gotten this far, you can check out my other pages like my Instagram. I post most of my works there. The link is in the description.